Alrighty, so I'm about to install the new oil pump back onto the motor here. I'm going to reinstall it with these new rubber oil seals. The seal for where the actual pump gets bolted onto, there's no gaskets or anything, so you just want to clean those surfaces really clean. I'm going to take some oil here and lube up these seals a little bit. Want to make sure that you get a good seal on both sides of where these rubber O-rings are. Alrighty, so I went ahead and got the seals nice and secured in there. So I secured down the bolts, and I believe that the oil pump is now officially on. I got work here soon, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that and get ready for work. Alright, so I don't know how far I've gotten on filming what I've gotten done so far. I've gotten the flywheel off and everything. I just got the oil pump reinstalled and snugged down with the oil airbox return hose with the little bracket right there and this little nib that keeps it over in this little direction. New seals for this little oil line, and everything else is coming along good. I went ahead and got the distributor timed as well, so when this guy is at 3 o'clock, this guy is set up to the first firing position. So this is the first cylinder, so when it's at top dead center, this guy needs to be on cylinder number 1. So everything is coming along okay. Alrighty, so here is my gasket set that I have. This is the pan gasket. It's kind of like a puzzle piece thing. You gotta fit it all up and onto the block. So I went ahead and cleaned out the oil pan. I got it as clean as I could. Pretty damn good. There's not nearly as many metal shavings in there as there was. I got this surface all nice and cleaned. I don't know if I'm going to use any RTV gasket sealer around the edges. I'm thinking that it probably wouldn't hurt to just go ahead and put a little dib of that stuff right along this puzzle piece where they go together, but I'm gonna go ahead and position the camera and get this oil pan on. Alright, so now is a good time to go over everything and clean off any old gasket material that is still left on the block from the old gasket of the oil pan. I'm also going to go ahead and use my little oil pump here and go ahead and shoot a little bit of oil onto the cylinder walls since I have the engine still opened up. Taking this as like a safety precaution or something. Make sure the engine walls are nice and lubricated all the way around. And I recently learned that if you put the bolts in some brake clean in a bottle and give it a shake, they come out nice and clean. So I got my bolts over here nice and ready to go. Alrighty, so I just went ahead and put a thin bead of this blue sealant all the way around everything. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the gasket set on there. Have the gasket set into place. All the holes are lined up. And I'm going to go ahead and get the pan on. Here she goes. Alrighty, now the oil pan is officially on the rest of the way.